this, what are we supposed to do when it comes to the problems that we're having in America? How are we supposed to live our lives? I always think about God. What's the main thing God's all about? Love. God loves us, and God is love. And a lot of times we forget about how we're supposed to act and love one another. But in 1 Corinthians 13, and it starts at, which is the love verse. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, and it always preserves. Love never fails. And if you go down to 13, it says, and now these things remain in faith, hope, and love, which faith is very important to us. But God said, but the greatest of these is love.
Yeah.
So how do we fight evil and fight everything that's going on in this world? The same way Jesus did.
And you can't buy it, Julian.
No.
Yeah.
And it's love. Just like Micah 6:8 tells us, oh man, I have showed you. But to live justly, love, there's that love again, mercy, and walk humbly with the Lord. And just like it said in here, it doesn't matter what kind of Bible you read. If it's King James, you know, some people say, oh, King James. Well, I got news for you, that's not the first Bible. The first was the Geneva Bible. And before that is the actual parchment. So if you want to get really technical, you need to learn Arabic, Greek, and Hebrew so you can translate it yourself. God's still writing. God is alive. God's not dead. So these different translations that come through time is so that other people can understand it. Like the verse I just read in the King James Bible, it will say charity, but which can be translated in the Hebrew as love too. So most newer translations now are going to love instead of charity. But even charity,
I like charity.
It's the same thing. God was charitable to us. He loved us. God was never envy of anything. He even washed the disciples' feet. God loved. God was humble. And that's how God wants us to be, you know. Steadfast in our faith, of course, as God was, but to love. And how I remember my mentor, he always told me, how do you fight darkness? Kill him with love. And that was actually your pastor here taught me that. Mm-hmm. And it's hard if we can get all of America to just love. Just to love one another, be humble to one another. We wouldn't need police officers. There would be no wars left.
We can't do it though unless we love the Lord.
Right.
We can't really love.
Well, that's part of love. You gotta love the Lord. Once you get the Lord in your heart, I didn't know how to love until I read the Bible and God taught me how to love.
Amen.
And all through the Bible, that's what God's trying to teach us, is to love one another as He expected us to. And if we truly, truly forgive and love, everything else will fall into place. I just want to say a quick prayer. This is actually by Dr. Robert Jeffries. This is a prayer for the loving heart. Lord, thank you for your perfect, everlasting love. Teach me how to love others as you love me. When I am frustrated, help me be patient with those around me, no matter how I am treated. May I show kindness to everyone. Help me aside the feelings of jealousy, envy, and bitterness when I am tempted to be arrogant. Fill me with humility and gentleness. Grant me the wisdom to avoid a rude or critical tone and instead speak words that build others up and gives grace to those who hear rather than seeking only my own personal interest. May I look out to the interest of others. When I am provoked, help me slow to speak. As he read, see, so the Holy Spirit is putting all this together. Give me the courage to not hold grudges, but to choose to forgive. Fill me with the joyful love of your truth. When loving someone is a challenge, may I hear all things. When people disappoint me, may I believe all things. And when others hurt me, may I hope all things. All above, may I follow your example and endure all things. Because I know that your great love never fails.
Yeah.
Amen.
Thanks, Julie. Appreciate it, Julie.